Toyota was called boring for decades, but now every automaker is chasing it. While Tesla sold the future, Ferrari sold status, BMW sold identity, and Dodge sold tire smoke with a finance plan that needs therapy, Toyota did something quieter. It sold trust. No fireworks, no celebrity drama, no touchscreen trying to replace common sense. Just one promise. This thing will start tomorrow. Comment boring or brilliant, because Toyota's quiet strategy might be the most dangerous move in the car industry. That promise did not become powerful overnight. It became powerful one driveway at a time. One Corolla that survived college, one Camry that carried a family for 15 years, one Tacoma that refused to die even after its owner treated maintenance like a suggestion. Toyota did not need to scream for attention because its cars were busy becoming part of American life. School runs, night shifts, road trips, grocery runs, Uber rides, small businesses, first cars, last cars, and everything between. That is where Toyota built its empire. The funny part is, Toyota's greatest weapon looked boring from the outside. A Corolla is not a bedroom poster car. A RAV4 is not making people faint at a Cars and Coffee meet. Nobody hears a Camry start and says, "Call the neighbors, history is happening." But these vehicles became default answers. When people did not know what to buy, someone in the family said, "Just get a Toyota." That sentence might be more valuable than any Super Bowl commercial. And once a brand becomes the safe answer, every competitor has a problem. Toyota understands something many louder brands forget. Most buyers are not shopping like professional car reviewers. They are not asking if a crossover can drift, if the exhaust pops, or if the dashboard looks like a gaming laptop. They are asking simple questions. Will it start? Will it last? Will repairs hurt? Will insurance punish me? Will this payment make me eat instant noodles until retirement? Pattern interrupt. Because nothing says American freedom like a 7-year loan on a car that already needs a software patch. Toyota sells relief. That sounds simple, but relief is powerful when cars are expensive, interest rates are painful, and repairs can feel like surprise medical bills with wheels. A buyer walking into a dealership is not just choosing leather seats and cup holders, they are choosing risk. Toyota's brand quietly tells them, "Pick us and maybe your life gets a little less stressful." That trust comes from discipline. The Toyota production system turned factories into quiet weapons. Jidoka means problems are stopped before they grow. Just-in-time means waste is treated like an enemy. Continuous improvement means the company keeps fixing tiny things until the entire machine becomes brutally efficient. It is not glamorous. Nobody is making a movie called Fast and Furious Quality Control. But behind every dependable Toyota is a system designed to make boring, repeatable, profitable, and hard to copy. But reliability alone does not explain Toyota's global grip. The bigger secret is resale value. In America, resale value is emotional. It decides whether you feel smart or trapped. A Toyota owner can drive for years, add miles, collect dings, survive winter, road salt, parking lots, and one mystery noise from under the dash, then still sell the vehicle for a price that shocks people driving less reliable brands. That changes everything. Strong resale lowers the real cost of ownership. Lower ownership cost builds trust. Trust creates repeat buyers. Repeat buyers strengthen resale again. Toyota turned confidence into a financial loop. Competitors can buy ads, redesign badges, sponsor influencers, and make commercials where SUVs climb mountains nobody asked them to climb. But they cannot easily buy that family recommendation. One uncle says his Tacoma crossed 240,000 miles. One neighbor says her Highlander never caused drama. One Uber driver says his Prius paid for itself twice. Suddenly, Toyota is not just a company. It is a shared American rumor that happens to be true often enough to move millions of vehicles. Then hybrids made that rumor stronger. While the industry argued about whether electric vehicles were the only future, Toyota built hybrids for people who wanted better fuel economy without changing their whole lifestyle. No charger hunt, no range panic, no apartment parking problem, no app saying a station works while the station looks like it lost a bar fight. Just fill up, drive, and use less gas. In a country where people still do long highway trips, visit family across states, and complain when a gas station coffee costs $3, that matters. This is why Toyota's American numbers are so important. Toyota Motor North America sold more than 2.5 million vehicles in 2025, and electrified vehicles made up nearly half of that total. By early 2026, the electrified share had climbed above half. So while critics said Toyota was late to the EV party, Toyota quietly made electrification normal through hybrids. That is not flashy. That is strategic. And the vehicle that proves it best is sitting in mall parking lots everywhere. The RAV4 became America's best-selling non-pickup in 2025, and the newer model pushed even harder toward a hybrid-focused future. That matters because the RAV4 is not a toy. It is the American compromise machine. Space for the family, better fuel economy, enough comfort, enough technology, and the feeling that you made a responsible decision without accidentally buying sadness. It is not trying to be a spaceship. It is trying to be useful, and usefulness scales better than hype. This is where Toyota outplayed louder brands. Tesla made electric cars exciting. Ferrari made scarcity feel seductive. Dodge made horsepower feel like a personality disorder. BMW made old fans argue with new grills. Toyota made practicality feel respectable. That may sound small, but when monthly payments, insurance premiums, and repair bills are squeezing households, practicality becomes power. Still, Toyota is not invincible. That is what makes the next chapter interesting. China is brutal. Local EV makers move fast, cut prices hard, and update cars like smartphones. Tesla is still dangerous. Hyundai and Kia are sharper than ever. Honda is not asleep. Ford and GM still matter in American trucks. Software-defined vehicles, batteries, tariffs, emissions rules, and younger buyers are changing the battlefield. The old Toyota formula cannot simply sit still and expect the world to wait. So the question becomes sharper. Can Toyota modernize without losing trust? That is a hard balance. Toyota needs better software, stronger EVs, smarter interiors, and faster digital development. But it cannot copy Tesla completely because Toyota customers do not want ownership to feel like a beta test with wheels. They want technology that works. Screens are fine, apps are fine, driver assists are fine. But if the car forgets how to be dependable, Toyota loses the thing that made it Toyota. That tightrope. Toyota must sell more EVs without abandoning hybrids. It must compete in China without destroying margins. It must keep American buyers loyal while new brands attack every price point. It must become more digital without becoming fragile. And it must do all of that while carrying one of the biggest reputations in the auto industry. But maybe that reputation is exactly why Toyota still has the advantage. When the market gets confusing, people return to trust. When EV promises get complicated, hybrids look safer. When luxury repairs get terrifying, Toyota looks sane. When payments get ugly, resale value matters more. And when every brand claims to be the future, Toyota can quietly ask, "That is nice, but who do you trust to get you there?" That is why Toyota took over the world. Not because every car was beautiful, not because enthusiasts always loved it, not because it won every headline. Toyota won because it understood the everyday buyer better than almost anyone else. It turned quality into culture, manufacturing into strategy, hybrids into a bridge, and reliability into a global business model. So maybe Toyota was never boring. Maybe boring was the disguise. Because if a company can sell millions of vehicles, dominate American driveways, make hybrids mainstream, survive crises, hold resale value, and scare competitors without shouting, that is not background noise. That is quiet control, and the next time someone laughs at Toyota for being plain, ask them one question. If boring keeps winning, keeps selling, and keeps showing up in every neighborhood, was it ever really boring? Or did Toyota quietly take over the world while everyone else was busy trying to look cool? If this video changed how you see Toyota, hit like and subscribe, because the quietest brand in the showroom might be the one running the whole game.